Okay, we got Kenny Dodd getting ready to break.
Hi, how are you?
On the TV table. All right. I'm going to assume he makes a ball because Randy Baker, his partner, just swooped in. Randy, Earthshaker Baker, or Randy,
Earthshaker Baker.
Tree Shaker Baker, I've heard, because he kick a tree. The Pro Killer. This guy beat more pros at the Chinook Winds Open than
right?
any of us. All of us
Man.
wanted to play strong and show those pros what was up. Randy Baker's the only one. Just smashed a bunch of them. He plays good. Randy Baker plays good against anybody. He's a scary
little
fellow.
known fact, I do a better Randy Baker impression than anyone I know.
Really?
Yep.
You know what? Anybody that keeps a cigarette behind their ear is my friend.
Half smoked?
Oh, man.
Half
Got a Lucy? Got a Lucy?
That's right.
All right. So, anyway.
Randy plays good, man.
They want to be stripes, apparently. Randy's going for the 13 in the corner. And it's in. We'll see. I'm not used to seeing Randy have nerves hit him, and I'm not used to seeing Kenny Dodd have nerves. Now, Kenny Dodd, he's the realest thing we have in the Pacific Northwest. He was at Johnson City. He and Dan Louie, Johnson City, would be the only two guys around here that actually went to do that.
Oh, man.
And he plays strong. Yeah, that rolled a little far.
Kenny was at Johnson City? I had no idea.
Yeah.
Does he talk about it?
He'll tell you about it. Yeah, he can talk about it.
I want to hear about that.
He's verbal.
Yeah.
He's not one of those guys that wants people standing around him telling stories to 8 people at a time.
Totally.
That's not him, but yeah, that guy's been around forever.
No, Kenny's cool, man. I've played him several times.
He's got big action stories. He does. Paul Marquez has a lot of his knowledge. Paul collects stories. Nice shot, Randy Baker. Brutal. Oh, man. They're racing to 6.
Racing to 6.
That's different than what we were doing before. We were doing a round robin, but now they've. But
we're still.
When they got to a certain point, they won out of the flight, and now they're doing tournaments. There's 4 sets. Excuse me. There's 4 teams.
4 teams remaining. Yep. We got half of it, and the other half is going on a separate table.
That makes sense. It's good to have a whole separate table because how awkward would that be?
It'd be strange. The other table is Chris and Morgan Joe versus Mike and Chad. So Mike and Chad, who we just saw play here. Beautiful breakout there for Cedric.
And I would say the match we saw before, all 4 players, I saw some real nerves. We'll see about these guys. Bob Olson, who's shooting now, I've been on many a team with him. And he's the guy that if it's case game, last game, you want Bob shooting. Nerves of steel, man. This guy will stare at stuff, and then he stays down.
Yeah.
Cedric is a run-out champion. I've played with Cedric before where he'll run 5 games on you. Break and run 5 on you. Playing 5-game 9-ball or something. I think he was trying to get options, to be honest with you. I think he likes the 7, but he could have been the 5. It could have been the 4. These guys shouldn't be too afraid of this kind of a run-out. Both of them,
I still think it could have been easier. I guess that's what I mean is it could have been easier.
I agree with you.
I think he tried to run that.
He landed in an awkward spot. I'll agree with you on that.
But yeah, if you take the 4 now, I think you got an easy time getting on the 6.
Yeah.
If you take the 7, that looks like trouble to me.
Yeah. Cedric and I also went to Las Vegas in a team and got 3rd and 2nd.
That was you,
3rd
Cedric,
and 8-ball.
Paul, and Pete, right?
Yes. Yeah. And Todd Gooch, I think?
Todd Gooch.
Yeah, and we got 3rd in the nation.
Goochinator.
Playing 8-ball. I had no idea. I wasn't into league as much at the time, and I didn't realize how that was very good.
Yeah.
That
is very good.
And that was at a time, too, and I've been around a little bit. At the time, Pacific Northwest did not have a big reputation for sophisticated and strong level pool, and now we do.
Yeah.
Now it's known, I feel like. People are like, oh, Oregon. Oh,
Creeps
Washington, you guys
Yeah.
play good. All right, so that was a miss by Bob. You count that as an unforced error, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, you leave a long shot. You do expect Bob to make that, though.
You do. Yeah, awkward, but, it's first game.
But again, awkward here for Kenny. Kenny overran that last ball, so I think he's really – I'd be surprised to see him baby this cut. I promised myself recently I'm not going to baby this cut anymore because you undercut it and it makes you really angry. So I expect to see him go 2 rails here and back out. Maybe the 3rd. Yeah.
For 9 in the corner, you think?
He caught that point.
Oh,
If we had a replay
bummer.
cam, I'd go to it because he caught that point in a really
All
unfortunate
right,
way.
that's really too bad because, yeah, he almost had shape on the 11,
Uh-huh.
and I don't think the 9
I think he
goes.
still does. I think Randy's kind of got to play the back cut on the 11.
On the camera, it definitely looks like he can see the 11, so I'm going to say all right.
I don't know why.
I think he's got to jack up, draw that thing a little bit, though, right?
Yeah.
It's going to go
It's not an
straight
easy
to the
shot.
corner, and he wants to slow the cue ball down, and just a million reasons why I think he's got to jack up. Yeah, I would say the odds are real good that Randy's going to pocket this 11. Is what happens afterwards is going to be the big question.
But yeah, I mean, what else he got here?
At some point, you just got to focus on, you don't, I hate the term, I made mine kind of a thing, but at some point you got to be
Yeah.
like, well, I'm definitely shooting the 11.
On you,
and,
bud.
Yeah. I'm going to try and hit that 4 ball as I come past. I'll do whatever I can. Try and get shape on the 9. Oh, man.
Out there.
He was a half inch from that being beautiful, I would say. That really, that was almost there. All right, so Cedric back at the table. Thrilled to be there. He and Bob look dead serious. Bob's over there watching, standing up with his cue in his hand. They had, I believe, one of the winningest records in the round robin.
They did.
So they have been doing this. They're feeling good as partners, and these guys have known each other for a million years too. We've all played a bunch. Bob is definitely a part of the clique.
Oh, no way. That
That's
ball
too
doesn't
bad.
go.
Wow.
Again, another pretty fortunate leave here, though. I don't think that 9. Do you think he can see enough of the 9 to make it?
I'm looking. I got an awful answer, maybe. The 11 banks to the side,
favorite
and
answer.
you could get shape on the 9 from that. I think that's what Kenny's going to have to do, unless the 9 goes, and I don't think the 9 goes. But yeah, I think Kenny's going to have to pop bank this 11 with some right-hand English, especially the right handle. Means he can do less of an angle. Kind of throw the 11 over there to kind of slow that cue ball down and mellow it out. But he is definitely looking at that 9 ball. All right, now he's looking at the 11.
All right, for the mini, John Letson, Paul DeLuna, table 49. John Letson, Paul DeLuna, table 49.
He is conferring with his partner. Much respect.
You're saying
Tell me what I'm saying.
You're saying back bank the 11, or you're saying bank it in the corner?
In the side.
In the side.
I was thinking the side pocket, yeah.
I think you can go either way. I think if you bank in the corner, though, you have a chance of blocking that pocket from the 4 ball, and you have natural shape. I mean, if you're drawing off it.
I guess. My thing
I like
is,
the bank in the
I
side,
bank it in
too.
the side. I make it 9 out of 10 times. I'm really good at that bank, and I think Kenny probably is too. Whereas this bank, much lower odds.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that wasn't close. Not his best effort.
Here comes Cedric. I would say that'll be this will be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about elite Scotch is, it can only drag on for so long. Yeah, elite Scotch looks fun. I could see playing elite Scotch.
Totally. We could have played Elite Scotch together.
Really? We
Yeah.
would fit under the cap, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That would have been neat. We could have been the Bad Boys team.
We could have been the team.
We should
Bad
do that
Boys.
next time, dude.
I'm in.
Yeah, we
I'm
should
totally
do that next
into
time. Yeah.
Rick would love that.
Yeah, I made my family team as Bad Boys. We're wearing Bad Boy shirts.
Nice.
Nice, Cedric.
Man, and I love his stroke. I've always really liked watching Cedric play. Good shooter. All right, taking down game 1. Sloan and Olson
Yes,
striking
he is.
first.
He's a naturally good shooter, and then he spent a lot of time on the table. He has a 7-foot table at home these days.
Uh-huh.
He and the woman he loves. Yeah, beautiful house and a 7-foot diamond. Yeah,
Awesome.
beautiful pool room. Yeah, life is good.
Portland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so no magic rack.
No magic. Hard rack.
Cedric old school. Now, if I've known Cedric forever, and yeah, he breaks with his own cue, with his playing cue.
Breaks with his playing cue.
I believe, or did he switch over? No, excuse me. Okay, so this is his break cue.
You know where he got that cue?
No.
Me neither.
Okay, he didn't make it.
I don't.
It's
He
got a
could've.
long ferrule though, so it's from the 80s. It's old cue, but he's playing with the Predator Sport these days with the Revo shaft, and really liking it. Excuse me.
It's a good spread.
That's a great spread.
Stripes all day, baby.
Yeah, I love Bob's affect at the table. He's right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's got Cedric said, "Excuse me, Bob."
False of
Bob's
not.
like, "I know, get out of my way."
Oh, Bob is hilarious.
I love me some Bob Olson. I do. I had the pleasure of serving on the WBCA board for many years with him, and good man, good man, good honest man. Oh my gosh!
2 misses for Bob. Pretty uncharacteristic there.
I don't even know. I hate to even call those misses, dude. I don't know what he did wrong. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know?
Well, but I mean that is a huge miss.
It's
I mean,
a
just
miss,
with stripes being the obviously identifiable,
Right.
but he really didn't leave great shape either. So I mean, work cut out. I don't know if I like starting with the 15 here. I think I like starting with the 12 in the side.
I definitely don't start with the 15 because
If
you
that's
don't
the
need
12
to.
ball. Yeah.
There's too many other options. Yeah.
Well, there aren't that. I don't see many other options. I think it's the 12 or the 15. I don't think
in
anything else goes.
Scotch, especially, I like to be in a position where if they bobble it, because I think that happens a lot more in Scotch, that they'll have a big problem. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like insurance in Scotch.
I like that Randy's setting him up for the 11 ball. What I don't like is making contact with that 6 because I feel like it's really easy to get underneath that 13, kind of get funky.
Right.
12's kind of your bailout ball. What I like is that you're probably going to tie up the 6 with 3 here. Unless he really pushes through this, and he did.
Wow, great shot.
All right, that's a great shot there. Kenny Dodd. All right, so 13, and then the ball in the lower left-hand corner to lead up for the 9 ball. Yeah, because the 9's the only real precarious one. I guess getting from the 9 to the 12, if you get straight, you can just roll forward.
Right,
and I think that's what you
right.
do.
I like their odds here. I'm not sure what the key ball will be. Probably the 12.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. He left him inside to come outside. Yeah, that cue ball should probably roll into the 6 or miss the 6, but it's going to leave him nice for the 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that gives you a little more of a window. I sure would like to just play that 9 and drift down and take the 12 in the upper side pocket, but this is just as easy. Like you said, right into that 6 ball.
And a lot of angle there. He definitely wanted less angle.
I think you just roll this forward, though.
Yeah.
Take your medicine.
I don't. I think if it's me, I'm putting bottom left on it and coming around.
You're going up and down?
No, even worse.
All
From
the way
there,
around.
I'm going spin and then back to the middle of the table.
That's
because
why
I don't want to do that because the one's there. So no, I go down and then that left-hand English takes me to the off the bottom rail to the long rail and then back to the middle of the table.
If you're right here, though, I mean, you got to. I don't know. I just like rolling that one.
I
But
really
again,
think maybe that cue ball was going to touch a 7, though. I think it was going to roll more than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well,
It might
but
have
it's
been
hard
more
to-
of an angle
It's
than
hard
I
to
could
say.
tell.
You know what I mean? It's
Who's
hard
to say?
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Later, we'll set it up.
Well,
Hey, how cool is it to be a Western BCA 2022
I love it.
championships, and we're commentating on our buddies out here playing pool?
So cool.
I didn't need the information sheet for these guys.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, we got Salem at the table. Originally, he's an OG Coos Bay, this guy.
He is.
Randy Baker. Yeah.
And
He
definitely still
represent-
spend some time down there.
Yeah, he represents Coos Bay big time, man. Yeah, they still claim him. That's for real.
Oh, yeah. He's up on the wall of the local bar there. They got his little on the
He's
break
there.
magazine
They
hung
listen
up.
there. You talk to guys in Coos Bay that say, "Man, we told Randy you got to get out of this little town and go take on the big boys. You're too good to be just playing here."
And it's true.
Yeah.
Table
All right, what's he doing here?
47, Craig McClellan.
Oh, that was a great shot. Oh, great shot. Nice try, man.
That was some
Nice
very
try.
a Randy Baker run around.
Oh.
Chasing
I
it
thought we were
down.
playing touch football and pool for a second. Didn't he look like that? Looked like a touch football run.
Yeah. If you can catch it before it goes in, it doesn't count.
Right, exactly. Yep. If you're on the stream, do I sound like I'm underwater? I would like to have the underwater test.
Got a few people watching. Nobody out there telling us anything bad so far.
Man.
So
I'm not sure we've shared it, to be honest, man.
shared a couple. What's
Yes,
up there?
yes. Chris Lawson.
Five down for the 7. No. Yep. Maybe the 7, maybe the 2.
All right, so racing to 6. This is a big game. Obviously, they're all big right now.
I like 7, 2, 6, 3, 1.
Table 48, Lynn Petty and Amber Johnson.
Oh, I don't think he wanted to roll that ball that far.
No, I'm sure you're right. He wanted to just roll up short for the 2 now. Now Bob Olson knows like
Just gonna
"That's-
run
that's
around 3
okay."
rails
Yeah,
here.
Bob said, that's fine. Don't worry about it, buddy. And again, I think this is where it comes in that they've been
Overrolls
playing
that
all
one, though,
day.
too. I mean,
That went a
everybody's
lot.
saying the
That
ball
went
is
a
just
lot.
rolling. And
Yeah,
this is
that
the
went a lot.
semis. I mean, pressure's
Yeah.
on there on the
Right,
stream table.
Right. James, thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely, we have some matches from Derby where I sound like I'm in a cave. Nice shot, said.
Funny thing about that is we're in a cave. You know? That's quite the hovel we've got back there.
Oh, but and it's just
Stuffed away
cement,
in the
right?
corner.
It's just
Yeah.
cement. Yeah, the people are like, why don't you Wi-Fi and find out? Why don't you hit your Wi-Fi and ask that question about Feder Gorst or whatever? Like, dude,
It's a really good thing we're not
if
live
I was
there. 'cause
trapped
the
down here, you'd
questions
never
wouldn't
see
be-
me
yeah.
again. Yeah. Nice. That's an interesting way to hit it. He popped it. Must have
Yeah.
felt like the way to do it.
There we go,
2-0 for Olson and Sloan.
Have a feeling
Very cool.
Randy's not going to break. Huh. A little surprised about that.
That Randy's not breaking?
Yeah. I imagine Kenny I know Kenny breaks the balls good.
Yeah, no magic rack though, huh?
Yep, hard rack again.
Which, I'm starting to think maybe some of the higher level guys like the regular rack because it leaves some gaps, which means balls spit out, which means good. I'm just
Yeah,
wondering.
boy.
I'm just wondering if, we've seen so many pros not use the magic rack. You have to wonder what's the point, and I wonder if the point is, the gaps are neater.
Yep.
They're funner.
Okay, so Kenny's just rack him.
He's racking for Randy. What I like to do is find the oldest guy on my team, make him rack for me.
That's well, you said it, not me.
Johnson City, took us.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Rack him.
Yeah, you can tell me about Johnson City after you rack him, buddy.
So dry break there. I think there's
That
probably
hurts
a little.
at 2-0, man.
No kidding. That's a huge break. Huge rack also.
Opportunity.
They're over here chuckling, having fun.
Oh, they're having a good time. These guys
Yeah.
have done this a million times, been in a million tournaments.
So here's what I was thinking about the hard rack versus the magic rack.
Tell me.
In 8-ball, the magic rack is trying to create predictability. It's trying to make sure everything's touching, and you're supposed to have an idea of what's going to happen.
I
And-
completely agree with the predictability, and yes.
And the
I'm with you.
variation in an 8-ball rack, even within the magic rack, is huge. So I think, like you're saying, the gaps may create more of an advantage because the predictability isn't really there like it would be in a 9-ball, 10-ball rack. I don't know if that's true, but I guess that's what I would imagine.
All right, Sid and Bob are talking, trying to figure out how to start this. This is a big game. At this level, these guys are definitely hoping to run out every rack. They're not
But
thinking.
if you're up 2-0 and they just broke dry, I mean, if you can break serve again and then be breaking up
That's what I'm
3-0,
saying. It's
that's
a huge deal, right? So these guys really want to figure out how to get out. This is serious. None of the balls are touching,
Well, and solids they just look better.
I think I go 14-3 and start the party.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. All right, he's fine with stripes.
It's odd because the 14 doesn't go.
Yeah. I think he might have been looking at getting a little higher and playing the 15 down to the 14 next and just didn't quite get there. 'Cause, I mean, if you're 3 inches to the right, you float down there perfectly.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Yeah.
And from here, I mean, 15, 11. Because the 11's not in a great spot either.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
I like
And
this.
draw
11
down.
in the corner, right?
Again, though.
Is that what you think? 11 corner, draw it down for the 14?
That's what I'm thinking.
He's a little short, though. He got too much angle, don't you think?
I definitely think you wanted less of an angle. At this point, I think you have to go into the 14.
Yeah. No,
And at that point, swinging at a ball is scary.
We can agree at he wanted less angle.
Yeah. We'll leave it there.
Kelsey's really helped us, man.
Truly. Yeah.
My wife and I had to share a blanket last night. Oh, my God. Speaking of counseling. I think we're going to need a 10-step meeting, or I don't even know. I have to leave it to a higher power. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
I've gotten to know you well enough to know that you, sir, are an active sleeper.
My friend, I got restless leg syndrome. There's something about me. And you do not want to share a blanket with Mike D.
I don't think it's possible.
Dude,
when you said we shared a blanket, I mean, was it just a wrestling match?
Here's the story I heard. Wife wakes up, looks around. She has her feet under the blanket, and that's it.
Yeah.
I have the rest of the blanket. Oh, that's too bad hitting the 4-ball. That was not the plan. I'm not saying he's dead in the water, but I can guarantee you that wasn't the plan.
Boy, stepping up pretty quick.
Yeah, Bob's right on it. He don't care. He's all about it. There you go. Nice straight stroke. Did I mention Bob has a 9-foot at his house, 9-foot diamond?
I don't think so.
He does. He's got a 9-foot at his diamond at his house. Cedric has a 7-foot diamond. That's going to be more common.
Yeah, it really is. I don't like taking that shot that quick because you're running out of room to work with this 14 ball. If you can draw that 13 off the 13 through the 1-2 there, that's good if you have enough angle to draw off the 9 down for it, but I do not want to be leaving the 14 for my last ball.
I think maybe what they're hoping to do is get the perfect angle on the 9 in the side, and then follow it up table to get behind the 14.
I like that.
But if it's me shooting, and it might even be a mistake, but if it's me shooting right now, I draw that cue ball straight back for shape on the 14 ball. I think that's a pretty big window there. The problem would be speed of doing it too much or too little.
Looks like he might have that angle to just slide draw down under the 2. Okay. Okay.
Is he thinking he's going to go off the 13 and go 2 route? Go ahead. What do you think?
That's what I'm saying. I think hit it off the thin side of the 13 and, try and come around. But, boy, oh, boy, I mean, it ain't easy from there. What were you saying?
Basically the same thing. If you could go hit the 13 in, go 2 rails, and then run into the 2 ball, I bet it's cuttable from there, especially if you hit the bottom side of the 2 ball.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other thing is to literally aim for the 14 ball and hope to affect reality, change things around a little bit.
Again,
I don't like this. How's that? I don't like it. I don't know what the plan was. I don't like it.
Stuck on the 3. Yeah, and those balls there's just so much that can
wow,
knock you right
a little.
there.
Listen though, but I mean a little harder.
And it's
That's
perfect.
pretty damn close, man. 1 rail, you think? I mean, you pretty much got to jack up.
Yeah.
Right hand English, pop.
Either that or, drawn under the 7-3 trying to
Oh,
play
you
safe.
know what he's looking at? I know Cedric, he's looking at thinning off the 14 and leaving him on the back of the 14. He looked at it. All right, yeah, he's banking it, and he's planning. It's a throw shot. Left hand English.
I don't know.
I think it's
No,
right hand
that's-
English. You
yeah.
want said. That did not go well.
No. That's an unfortunate scratch there.
I'll tell you
right.
what he has going for him. Their 5 is a problem, and their 3-7 is a problem. The 4, I hate that position on the table.
Kenny Dodd's going to play the
And
5
the
ball
2-6
right
are
now.
ugly. If it's me, I don't play the 5 ball first. It's not only is it in front of their pocket, it's very cuttable. It's not my emergency ball. I'm going
the
to get another
3-7.
ball in hand probably by moving my 7-3
Yep.
and leave him married to the bottom of the 7 ball when I'm done.
Uh-huh.
And now I got a duck. And I'm going to name my duck Fred. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? It's an interesting way to go at it.
And it is safe. You're probably not going to get ball in hand with that shot, but not a lot can go right from there. I don't see a pocket for it.
I think everything's okay. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I think there was a better way to do that left the cue ball married to the back
I
of the
think you're
7.
right.
But
Yeah.
but you're right. With the odds of him cutting this in are pretty slim. And that's what he called. He's going one rail to the side of the 14. 14 in the corner is what he's hoping for. Yeah, about where his hand is.
So between the 1-4. All right, got your ball in hand. All right.
That's tough action right there.
Start with the 4.
Yeah, I do. I hate that 4 ball.
I do too.
Man.
Yeah, I like 4-5, 5 to the 1-6.
Yeah. I'm going to keep in mind while I'm doing this that the 1 and the 6 are very close together, which can be a hassle. And the 3 ball is in my 2 ball lane. And so I don't want to get too complicit on this ruck. I don't want to feel like, oh, this is easy peasy.
Yeah.
Because I've seen this kind of stuff go wrong. You want to get on the bottom side of the 6-1 so you can take them in the side pocket before they get in your way. And
you almost want to go 3-2-7 as a closing move.
Yeah,
Because getting from,
Yeah.
the 3 to the 2 isn't quite as easy.
Yeah. Some days everything looks great on the pool table, and some days it looks awkward. This is an awkward day, I would say. Even right this second, right?
Dude,
They're one shot into this out, and I'm like, oh, I guess you got to run into the 1-6. Yeah. And take a chance on scratching. And
yeah, more cluster down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of a
the
sudden you got to
14's
play.
now exactly by a pocket, too, right? I mean, that's some nightmarish do-or-die
Pressure's on.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to rail first off the 7? Got to draw out of it?
Well, or I
on
think
the
he's going to
rail?
jack
Yeah.
up with bottom right to pull it out of there. 'cause
Randy
I think
jacks up really,
he
really
really does
well.
that. Yeah, exactly.
That's-
So I think as long as he gets out of there, they're golden. Oh, God, I was just going to say, as long as you don't rattle it, because that's a really rattly shot.
Well,
as soon as you jack up like that, especially close, one stroke it.
if we've got a most fortunate leave of the day, that's the one right there. So bobbling that ball, but getting in a great position here. Taking the
Jason.
one rail kick away from Cedric. No jump available. I mean, you
No.
got to kick this foot rail and try and cut the 14 ball.
And do you think he's cutting it or taking it to the corner?
I think he's cutting it.
Me too. I
I
would
think
hope
the
so.
corner just too much of a
It's
scratch
it's
possibility.
scratchy too, right? Yeah.
I mean, it's scary to hit the thin part of that, but
But so this whole game's scary. I mean, it's not going well.
so he got it coming out, but no rail, right?
Wow. Yeah, right.
Yeah, nothing's going easy right now.
Dude.
Do you think he was trying to go 2 rails there?
I don't know because I didn't see what pocket he called.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely wasn't going for the side because, man, he slammed into the
Yeah.
rail. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he told me when it was ready, and I paid him, and I've actually bought two from him so far.
3-1. 6-2.
Oh, I think maybe one ball right now, man. I like those close shots like that.
Yeah, totally.
And what I like about it too is I think if you pop it, you're kind of who cares that you're hooking the 14? I guess really. No, I'm taking the 1. I love that shot.
Yeah.
It's not an inch. It's more like 3 inches. You're not going to double kiss it. You're
Totally.
just straight. I like that shot.
And you're already on the ball.
I'm on the ball,
yeah.
for God's sakes. Yeah, I like to give what the table gives me.
Yep.
I hate golf, but that's a big golf lesson, is take what the course gives you. Don't make stuff up, That's when things get horrible. And pools like that, too.
I mean, that is... It's the hardest thing about Scotch is you never really gain rhythm,
That's
You
right?
don't.
Yes,
And
yes,
you
yes.
can see that as nobody's really fallen into their line. I mean, what you're
I think
playing
so
the-
that I could get a good stroke on this, I pop this 2 in and leave myself the 6 in the side. So I come across table with the cue ball. And that way I have a shot at the 1 or the 6.
Right,
So if
who's
I
leaving?
make a mistake like
Yeah.
that, then hey, he's on the 1. That's what I meant to do. I was just kidding. Yeah, and then from here I like this. He uses some top right and leaves 6 in the side.
Yep.
Yeah.
That it's just such a little window. I think that I can't tell how much angle he's got. I think he might just draw into the 8.
No, you're right. Looking at it in real life and then looking at it on the screen are a little different. Yeah, looking at it like that, I don't know. Okay,
There
so
you
he
go.
did do what I was thinking. Nice. He wanted to
Yeah.
get up more, but also the problem with getting up too much is it could have gone off the 14 in the side. So I think he played the what's the better part of Valor's caution or something like that. Okay, so again, maybe it's a shaft these days or something, but I go 2 rails, not just up and back. Okay, but I go the other way. But that's great. That's
a
great.
very
Great
nice
shot.
shot.
Great shot.
That caught great. Kenny's a beast, dude.
He is a beast. No, he
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
His wife's a beast. She's there. I've never seen Kenny Dodd without his wife.
I agree.
She is always here at his matches.
Yep,
I
I
think
agree.
that's so cool. Nice. On the board, Baker Dodd. That's a huge win. 2-1 here at the 2022 Western BCA Championship. This is the semifinals of the Elite Scotch Doubles. Kenny Dodd, Randy Baker versus Cedric Sloan and Bob Olson. This is Summerfield and Mike D with Bad Boys TV.
That's what they say.
Brought to you by Littman and all his subsidiaries, the Billiard Shop,
Diamond-
GQs.com,
Diamond Billiards. That's right. Bad Boys TV.
Ox Billiards,
Beard Shopping Network.
OB Custom
Obi
Cues.
Custom Cues. I like that.
Jeremy and Amy Jones, man, you and me both.
I've been liking my cue.
I have a shaft sitting in my case burning a hole in my life. I don't have a butt for it, and I'm just dying.
And I don't think they're back from the expo yet, are they?
No, they're still there.
Yeah. As soon as they're back, I got to order a cue.
Nice.
Ordering a whole package.
Ooh, what you getting?
Well, this is what I want to get. Jump cue, break cue, plan cue, a pretty one, and they're carbon fiber.
Nice.
And then I'm going to sell them.
Then you gonna sell them?
Then I'm going to sell it, yeah.
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 You're gonna
That's
do a
good break.
raffle, huh? Raffle time?
Yeah, probably. I'll see. I'll try a couple different things. See what's clever. Yeah, one thing at a time. I'll try.
Yeah.
That way I don't
Yeah.
have to inundate the interweb. Yeah.
That makes sense. I like the raffles. I don't play a lot of raffles, but yeah.
I like the raffles. My last raffle, I had one guy buy most of the tickets, and I wonder if I just found a guy like that, if he just buy the queue from me.
Yep.
So I don't know. Anyway, enough about me.
And we're back. Obi.
Queues.
Will you mute me?
All right. Oh, I love that nobody's noticed. All right, so Bob out there. He's on the 1 ball. I'm not sure if he's leaving for the 7 or not. Yeah, I think he left for the 7, but who could say? Boy, the 8 doesn't go, so no, I bet Cedric's going to wait to take that. I wonder if he can click this 6 ball as he goes by after making the 3. Yes, he can. Oh, that's too bad. Too bad. He hit that kind of hard, and the 5 got into a tough spot. Man, if I'm Bob, I think about going 5 off the rail into the 15 right now. From that position, that's a makeable shot. Your 7's blocking their 9 ball. The 12's a little ugly. I don't know, and I think the 5's going to mess you up later. I think I might just go for it right now. Nice 2-ball up. The tables are moving fast. They just are. All right, so if the 6 goes, then it still goes. Sed can make this. He just cuts his puppy in. Well, my concern would be the 5. The 5 doesn't go. All right, I don't think he called anything. I think he's just playing safe. Yep, I like that. I do. 15 doesn't go now. They're in control of that pocket now. That could pay off big time later.
James wants us to move a camera. We're not moving a camera. But it's a good thing you live in Lincoln City. You should come on down here and check it out. That goes for everybody here in Oregon. Come on down and check out this event, man.
Seriously.
74 pool tables here. The Chinook Winds Casino. Your laptop's playing some old.
All right, so Randy up now, trying to figure out how to make this all work. 8 ball's a puzzle.
I try and watch.
Hey, listen, here's my first advice to you in life. If you don't have tech support, get tech support immediately. It's the greatest thing ever. That did
So
not
it's
get
playing
Randy
off
where
of
he
YouTube.
wanted to go
That's,
to.
got it. I should theoretically be able to do that in the future.
That makes sense.
There
That
we
makes sense.
go.
That makes sense. Thank you, Kobe.
Go. Kobe's a hero. Kobe.
Playing a little safety here, it looks like.
Little safety poo. I like that shot.
That's a pretty one-pockety shot.
What I don't like is he's playing safe behind his own ball, which kind of...
But it's the ball he wants him to move, and it's the only ball he can hit.
Yeah.
He's controlling what he's aiming at.
If you can jump this, I like jumping to hit the 6.
Yeah. Oh, that was, hey, he maintained control of the pocket there. That's good.
Yep.
I like that. Nothing wrong with that.
Does open up the stripe, though, the 10.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think Randy could draw off the
It's
10.
lead.
It's lead. 10 to the 15, 15 to the 12. 2-0 Mike Stevens' team versus Big Smooth, Chris Byers.
Wowzers.
And that's
a big
That's
score.
who we just had watching
Yes.
on our last table. And
That's a big
they
lead
scrapped their way
against
through
those
that, but
guys.
man, they won their division, and they're up 2-0 here in the semifinals.
Jeez.
That was the team that I wanted to buy in the Calcutta.
Really?
Yeah.
How much did they go for?
I think $350.
Okay. Ouch.
Yep.
All right.
But I tell you what, with how close it was, there were 2 tiebreakers in this. I don't know if you knew that, but there
No,
were
I didn't know that.
2 tiebreakers with games won because they didn't go matches won. They did games won and then went to matches won.
Yes.
So both
that's how you do
tiebreakers
it.
came down to matches won.
Wow.
And it'd be interesting to look back and see if the results would have been different had they gone matches won then to games won.
Oh my gosh. That's
a big
too
miss.
Fortuitous shape. I didn't leave much, man. Jeez.
Yeah, no kidding.
You like that, Randy? Cedric says. Randy must be over there doing a typical Randy giggle. Randy's the only guy I know that'll pretend like a ball doesn't go just to give you hope, and then he'll shoot it in like it's nothing.
Yeah,
Right?
oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes. Cedric just did an impersonation of him saying, "Oh man," he'll do that, and you'll think, "Oh, he's hooked," and then he pops it in. You're like,
There
what,
he is,
what
right
was
there.
that, man?
It's hiding us. Face made for radio.
Exactly.
Face made for
Exactly.
radio.
Is that Jason?
James. Yeah.
James. What's
Yep.
up, James? Mike D. How you doing,
James,
James?
Mike D.
Good
James.
to see you, bro. All right. So nothing great came of that, but then again, he's still blocking the 15.
Yeah, still blocking the 15. That for such a big miss, that really didn't gain them a whole lot of advantage there.
I'm going to be shocked if we don't see at least one break and run. And I would count a break and run, a dry break and
I
a
would
run
be
out.
stunned,
You know?
yeah.
That was a good shot, man. Randy Baker, no dummy.
On the rail. Eeh. Yeah, I mean, what, you're going to jump combo the 6-5?
Yep, exactly. I think
You're
that's
not gonna
probably all
jump
you got,
safe.
right? Yeah. You could kick to the 5 ball.
I like kicking to the 5 more.
Because the 6 there, it'd be hard to have a bad hit.
Yeah. I wish I could get around the backside. I'd like to kick into the backside of the 7-5,
Right,
but
right,
it just doesn't
right,
look like
right.
it's there.
I'd like it if they just cut me a check as soon as I enter the tournament.
Yeah. Well, I won. That's that.
That's my favorite thing to ask a tournament director. Did I win yet?
Can you just pay me now?
Especially a tournament director that doesn't know me. Nice hit.
That's great. That worked out really well.
I told Rick I wanted a refund on my fun day money because I didn't have fun. There's some sort of misunderstanding here, sir.
Fun is right in the middle of that word.
Played one match, I lost. I now don't have $20 that I used to have. No, that wasn't fun.
No. Do over. Do over.
Do over, sir. So I got my $20 back.
Steve Polito, table 58. Table 59, Nick Durst, Justin Messer, Nick Durst.
Oh, under the 14 ball.
Hold up. Hold up.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah, and this is just getting harder and harder. Cedric does have, I mean, boy, if he hits the thin side of that 5.
I don't know if you watch a lot of SpongeBob SquarePants, but they have a thing where if they're trying to speed up things or get to the next, he'll kind of sleep or something. They'll fast forward. That's what we need. It's just a fast forward thing that, you know.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Right, exactly. So one of these guys shooting in the 8 ball. All right,
Yep.
so they got it.
Let me tell you how this ended. Well, foul there. Cedric not able to get legal hit. That's going to give ball in hand to Randy, but he's going to have to get creative here. This is not a gimme.
Seriously.
I kind of like if you can set the cue ball in a position where you can cut the 15 into the 7, making the 7, and then bringing the cue ball around 2 rails. Does he know it's ball in hand? That was definitely a foul, right?
I don't know, bud.
Almost sure. Are you tucked in Mike D right now?
What's
I don't know
that?
if I've ever seen tucked in Mike D.
Only for a second.
Oh, got it.
I want people to see my butt. What did he say?
And the chat took a turn for the worse.
Right, exactly. All of a sudden, the chat that's been super quiet.
I don't think Randy knows he has ball in hand.
I didn't see what happened.
Cedric didn't get a good hit.
So Randy was playing safe on that, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's not going to be happy about that. Oh, man, I thought it went. I thought he might play the combo there.
Dude.
13 past the 5? I don't think so.
Do you know how sometimes when you're playing poker, everyone folds and you just re-deal? I feel like this would be a time for something like that.
Yeah.
Check.
There's
Check.
no
Check.
do-over. Do-over.
Fold,
do-over?
fold, fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old check fold. I used to call that in poker. I'd say, all right, check fold.
Yeah.
So do-
Yeah.
What? You heard me.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Any raise whatsoever. I'm out.
Somebody says he clipped the 6 on the way.
Maybe so.
I will say one thing. There are 4 pool players out there that thought it was legal. And then there's me who was thinking about rainbows and jellyfish. And then there's Summerfield.
I have been wrong before many times. I like the back cut on the 14 because you can break it out, but if you miss that ball, break it out for the wrong team.
Aye.
Yeah, I don't
You
wanna
know
play.
what? I almost would do a 1 pocket thing where.
Table
You think the 5 goes? Do you think the 5 goes? I don't know.
Yes, I do. He's not shooting the 5 though, right?
No, I'm just curious. I want to let him make the 7.
Yeah.
I just, man.
Yep, I hear that. There's a time where you get too crafty, and I can get too crafty in
Yes,
8 ball.
I agree with you.
Okay, getting it all down there.
Hey, that's crafty right there, man.
All right, 7 or 5 off the 7, maybe.
Yeah, and maybe call a ref.
Yeah, this is tight. For the first time all day, I don't see a ref here.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's going to be tight.
Nice shot.
Even gets a nudge. Does that 6 ball go?
Ooh, I don't know.
He'd sure like to use the 6 to break the 8 ball out because the 8 still doesn't have a pocket.
McCarthy, Mitchell Riley, table 61.
Oh, they're discussing what to do here. That's tough. What's the point even shooting at the 7 ball because the 6 has such big problems?
Well, I think the 6 goes now, but you got to nudge that 8 ball. And it looks like you get the angle to do it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go ask him. What are you guys going to do?
Oh, Cedric's got a question.
We don't. Unfortunately, we don't have any replay or anything. No, sorry. But we did not.
We didn't notice that,
We didn't notice any of that.
We didn't notice it.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing white and black. I do wish we had the replay
Yes.
button though. I like the replay button.
Me too.
I don't even know what these do. Do they do anything?
I tried. No, I've told a couple people so far just in this tournament, I have no power. So when I say you can start, I don't mean you have to start. You can go to the bathroom and have a smoke. I don't know. I'm not in charge. I'm just telling you I'm streaming.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
I got that part.
I got that part going.
That's kind of my thing.
Because people be like, oh, we should start? Like, I don't know.
Wait a minute. So Cedric kicked at that ball, and then what was that last shot? Anybody out there in the chat room?
Did Cedric shoot twice?
I don't think he did because he kicked at that ball. Yeah, I don't really remember.
It kind of doesn't matter, does it? I think a ref
It's
would
over.
say,
Yeah.
well, but he shot, and now it is what it is, and here's your rotate.
We're not going to speculate that it's a foul.
There's no rewind. I think most rules really are that's a big part of most rules when it comes to pool that I've found is there's no rewind.
Well, and you and I should never be getting involved in these discussions anyway, but if we do have a replay button, that's when it's worth.
Yeah. And Dwayne has wanted to see our replay for hits before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But that's not me and you reviewing a
making a
hit.
call.
That's not you and me hitting rewind so
No
we can
opinions
tell
involved.
them. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. If we really did have a rewind right now, I would have to say to Cedric, call a ref, and then have the ref come over here and look at it.
I totally agree.
Because maybe a ref would say, I don't need to look at it. I don't care. Wrong or right, it happened. He already shot.
We do have replay because it's on YouTube. And Turbo Draw's going to look for us.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, one way or the other, it's not going to matter at this point, but thank you, Turbo Draw, for doing that. I don't like that.
Hey, is it up on the screen? Is that delayed? I wonder. That has to be delayed.
That's a little delay.
A little?
Yeah.
You don't think a bunch? Okay.
No, not enough. Well, everyone out there realizing what we did not realize, that we can totally look at it on YouTube. Unfortunately, they've continued to play, so it's not going to come into play one way or the other, but thank you guys for looking.
Excuse me, sir. My world is shattered. Don't dismiss my feelings and emotions when my world is shattered.
Mike said
Crushed.
something about me not listening to him. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention.
Crushed.
Crushed. So, what ball are you going to try and break out here? The 15 or the 12?
15, because the 12 technically goes. If the 6 and the 15 weren't there, the 12 does go.
Yeah, but what ball are you getting on if you hit the 15?
Apparently none. 14? But yeah, you're
14.
listen, you got a point.
Hindsight,
saying you're
baby.
wrong.
Hindsight. Ugh. That hurts. I'm kicking at the 15 here. Kick at the 15. If you make the 15, that's great. If not, can see the 14.
I think he can cut the 14. Well, nobody's not going for the 14, but he's going under the 15.
Yeah. Wow, great shot.
Dude.
Doesn't scratch. That's strong. Bob Olson, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hear it for Bob Olson.
Bubble. Cedric. Let's see him make it happen. He's got to jump this ball, huh?
I'm not sure what his plan is here, bud.
He's just going to kick into the 6. He's got to get a rail, though.
Get it.
Oh, man, nope.
Ball in hand. 12 ball does not go.
Team Chaplin, Team Cotter, table 53.
Dude.
Randy also a very tentative cue ball grabber, you know? Even asked and was still paused. It's a move I've seen. It just cracks me up.
Mini number 36.
Salem. That's all I got. Salem.
Bruce Maddox.
Brought to you in part by Salem. Or speaking of Salem, you hear anything about Carlos?
No, I have not. No,
no
I have
Carlos.
not. No, I hope he's well. I sure like Carlos.
Table 65.
Awesome. Turbo, Family Forerunner, thank you very much for looking into that. I
Thank
thought it
you.
was good, too, and I appreciate you doing that.
Our chat says all is well.
John Letson, Sam A. Sam A. John.
All right, I like Kenny Dodd's
Just punching
getting
out
behind
here.
the 12.
Yep.
That was a good stroke.
I like that.
We just follow through and hope you get the best. I mean, you can't really. I don't want to pop draw on this one. If I use draw on this, I'm gonna hit the 8 anyway, and it's not gonna do any good. So I might as well.
I think you
follow
got
through.
room.
Do you think?
Yeah. I think you can go right around it.
Wow, it's a good thing you put that foot in the air.
Yeah.
That foot made all the difference.
He does, yeah. The horse kick. Kenny Dodd for the win. This is to tie it back up at 2-2.
Bernard Bartling, Andrea Roser, table 67.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
great shot.
Touch and go there for a minute, but here we are at 2-2, trying to scratch in the side. Ladies and gentlemen, they got their break back. Wow.
2-2, race to 6.
Going to 6 here at the 2022 BCA World or 2022 Western BCA Championship. That's the one.
It's a big match brought to you
came
by
from
Diamond
Worlds.
Billiards Products,
Mike Littman over at Littman Lights.
Bad Boys TV,
Ox
Bird Shopping
Billiards
Network,
up in
Ox
Seattle.
Billiards, yeah.
Yeah. Cheapcues.com. These guys are going on break. Randy's walking away. We're
I'm
going to
going on
walk
break
away
too, then.
Thanks so much for tuning in here with Bad Boys TV.
All right, here we go. There we go. Back at it again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I like it.
You know, you sound like that Mike D did with Bad Boys TV.
I like it.
I know you.
Is Bob Olson back?
No, he's not.
Oh, here he comes.
They were telling me that they're waiting on me, and I was like, I just saw Bob in the bathroom. I don't think I'm the missing part of the equation.
They don't need you?
No, unless I'm subbing in.
And then they didn't see that I was sitting back here ready to go, basically looking at
Yeah.
my phone, waiting for him to start again. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, race to 6, 2-2.
Yeah, race to 4.
We're not even halfway there. It may have been a little early for a break.
Could have been. No payout information here, but this is a big one. I think $2,300 first place.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have the payouts. I wonder what it is. 2,300. That's decent.
I'm going to guess 2,300, 1,150, 700, and 500.
Yeah, I bet you it's something like that.
Yeah. Like you said, this is going to be it's a strange format, but it'll be kind of a round-robin final also, in that both of the winning teams of this semi will play one another, and both the losing teams of this semi will play one another also. So first, second, third, fourth will all be established. Taking their time to check this rack out. Nothing too obvious at this point. That's why I couldn't figure out which one of the cue ball was.
Because he had it in his pocket?
Because he had it in his pocket.
That
That's a
son
good
of
move.
a gun.
Hmm.
Nice.
Not sure. Well, Bob didn't call safe there.
Oh.
I don't think he got room for the 10. Maybe it goes. Cedric
He's
looking at it
looking
like
at
it
it
goes.
like it goes. Maybe with some English, it just throws.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, yes, sir. All right, so yeah, the 10 definitely goes. All right, how do you end up for Bob? 13 in the side, I would say. This is a run-outable rack right now, isn't it?
Yeah, got to do something with that 11, 12.
I like it.
I think that's the wrong side to go from the 11 to the 12. I can't tell.
I think he's all right. I think he draws back and gets on the 12.
I didn't know the 12 went.
Oh, I assumed it went. So maybe it didn't.
Broke it out and
You're
back
right,
in.
though. Now it's tough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, now it doesn't go.
Yeah. Figured it out. Might go in the side there. Might go in the corner. I don't know. Tough action here on table 2. Table 2, table 1?
I never did figure that
It's
out.
got to be table 1.
You think?
That wouldn't be
It's the
table
beginning
1.
of the first row.
Yeah.
But I've been tricked before, too, Summer.
I've been lied to.
I've used logic before and still not been right, believe it or not.
You and me both, I tell you what.
I just don't know.
Can he make that
Trying
on
to
the
figure out if he
side?
can make the 9 and leave him shape on the 12. I just don't know.
Well, tough call. One way or the other here. We got a race to 4 here. 2-2. Drawn.
Great shot.
Overdrew it.
Unfortunately, definitely got out of hand.
That'll happen. Cedric with his work cut out for him here. I don't know what he's going to do.
Dan Wolf, table 9.
Wolf,
See, I don't know.
table
I heard
9.
9 before, and then somebody laughed at me. Delana said, "How could it be table 9?"
Because that's 1 at the end.
Oh, all right.
That kind of makes sense.
All right, Dan. Listen, here's what I know. I've met Dan Wolf. I've spent some time around him.
Uh-huh.
My money's on Dan Wolf.
There you go.
Between Dan and me, believe Dan.
Yeah. We're all betting on Dan.
Go bet
for
on
sure.
Dan.
Yeah. You don't even have an animal in your name.
I don't.
Yep. You're a D. he's
Apparently, I'm a
wolf.
guy from Germany. That's all mine is.
Yeah.
General location, Germany. All right.
There you go.
Kicking into the stripe here.
You kick this in the corner or the side?
Yeah, corner.
Wow. Get in the hole. Man. Very nice try there by Cedric.
That was a great try.
And yeah, I mean, that's just about all you can do. Table 1's by the Q repair. Yep. All right. Their work cut out for him. I mean, when do you have 7 balls on the table and nothing to shoot at? That's been this
Dan
game for
even
sure.
has landmarks to reference.
Yeah. It's impressive. Just playing safe here behind the 3-5.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that for the rest of this game, I think, until they run out.
I don't like leaving him the one rail kick.
I don't either. No, I don't like anything now that the game has changed over the years, and I think maybe that's what we're seeing a little bit. Yeah, you can't leave your opponents one rail kicks anymore.
No.
People are deadly with those now.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you make it, you just roll down for the 8 ball. Wow,
Yeah,
both
as
of them
we were
almost
saying,
making
right?
that ball.
As we were saying, yeah.
And again, I guess the 6 ball.
Yeah.
So probably starting with the 6. If you can get on this low side of the 3-5, you're in good shape. Got to get on the 4 at some point to break out the 2-7. I don't want to take that combo.
I think they're coming into that 6 at just exactly the wrong angle.
It's because you're going
To
right
get
into the 8.
anywhere, yeah, to get anywhere. I don't think punching
Got to
it
start
out
with
works
the 4.
that great.
I just
yeah.
don't like starting with the 4 because
I
that takes
definitely want to start with the 6, yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
afraid to end up in no man's land.
Yeah, or you punch through it and you end up making the 8, or yeah.
Jeez, yeah, so many things.
So many things. Oh, and he was swinging at it, and Randy, pretty big miss there, but I mean, still in good shape on the 3-5. I like rolling forward here and leaving the 3 to break it out. I think that's what he's. No. If he was, he didn't get there.
Yeah, the 2-7. I don't even know. Is that an easy combo? Should they lay up on that?
Can you play off the 2 behind the 7?
You're fine.
It's pretty
You're fine.
close
You're
to the
good.
rail.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, it looks like he's making the 3 and getting shape on the 6.
That's a good breakout angle.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe a little straight.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a little straight. Again, I wish I knew more. I think you may just have to combo that 6-7.
Mm-hmm.
Or 7-2.
7-2.
7-2.
Boy, I don't like going that way. He's swinging at it. Boy, that didn't go well.
Yeah, that did not go well.
Man, at this point, you almost play off the 2 behind the 1. I don't like any of this. You're not taking a combo right now.
I don't
I'm
even
not
know what to
anyway.
say. I don't even know what to say. Yeah. I like that. See, where he's talking about leaving the cue ball where he's looking there, because of the side pocket, it makes it tough. Oh.
Playing the bank.
Well, no, he wanted the cue ball way down farther so that it was a scratch shot if he took it up table, but so he couldn't make it on the side.
Yeah.
No, he just Yeah, he just missed that.
But the way he shot, I mean, you think
Maybe,
he non-intentionally stopped it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he could have been making it.
But I think you're right. I think you wanted to leave him in the tweener. And this
Right. This is not
This
it.
ball goes pretty easy. Still an easy ball to overhit, though. Thin cuts that you're rolling in are hard.
Oh, my gosh.
And look
Just
at
like you
that.
said, huh? Yeah.
You're hitting so little of that ball.
Yeah.
And
But he did hit it a little harder than it needed to go. I mean,
Yeah.
that object
Yeah,
ball
yeah.
did not just dribble in. It
No,
went in.
it moved in.
Yeah.
And at this point, you're just banking the 8.
Oh, man.
What odds can I get? Can I get 3 to 1
Yes.
for $1?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take him to make it for $1. Get in the hole. Oh.
Oh, brutal.
Do I owe you 50 cents? That was pretty
Dude,
close.
that was so tough, man.
That was pretty close.
That was so tough.
I'll pay.
Brutal.
I think that's about right, though. I think that's about 3 to 1
Dude.
odds. And it's a tough shot for the money, for the cash.
Here comes Kenny Dodd.
All right, good angle there. Maintains a good angle to get up for the 7. Boy, that was a big bank right there. You know, from being up 2 to nothing with a dry break, a chance to go up, 3-0 and breaking.
Right.
And here we are. It's a big swing.
Oh, boy, look at that. Things just drift right now, don't they?
They're rolling a lot. Yeah, Bob was definitely saying that. It's like, I'm playing like a 300. It's funny. Yeah, tables played tough for everybody today. It just has.
Seriously. Okay, back cut on the 8.
Earth shaker. Back cut for the win. To go up 3-2 and maintain a serve. Drills that
Wow.
ball.
Nice shooting.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Cedric stepping up to break.
All right, can I get discussion of Stitcher and Schweiger to the tournament desk, please? Stitcher and Schweiger to the tournament desk. And the score sheet.
I remember the first time I put a face to Kenny's voice because I knew his face and I knew his voice.
Right.
Once I saw that voice come out of that face, I was so puzzled. I was like, really? I'll be darned.
I guess I more remember figuring out that Kenny was running the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I started asking Kenny questions.
I went up there. I was kind of like, hey, can somebody fix this laptop? And Kenny's out. He's manually building brackets right now. Yeah. When you ask him a question, you feel stupid really quickly because you're like, this thing seems really important. And then he says what he's doing, and you're like,
Yes.
oh.
Yeah.
Forget to
Got it.
see if you are a winner on the list outside. See if you got something from the drawing. Come to the podium and pick up your prize. Also, we have posted the kiosk drawings from today. You can come to the podium and see if your name is
So you're not going to buy yourself in the player auction?
I just can't imagine. No,
Can't
I just
imagine.
can't
Huh.
even imagine. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell for $10. I would.
Draw 5 names and you get to win
I think they're going to start you at $100.
$100.
I hope not.
I think they will.
I'm a $10 guy all day. I would be shocked if I bought myself in the Calcutta.
Well, how do you feel like you're going to do? There's 26 players out there. Are you going to win this thing?
I think I could definitely win it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope it's a long race. Yeah, it's
Awesome.
8 ball. Yeah. I definitely think I could win it.
I think it's going to be raced to 6.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yep.
good. 6 or 7, I'll take.
I hope for at least 5.
Yeah, same here.
I'd be bummed if it's
Yeah.
less than 5.
Yeah.
But like they were saying, these 11 game runs were taking 2.5 hours. That was the average for the.
Yeah.
Safety called. Bob just going to knock that. Oh, I thought he'd just knock it over by the pocket. Was that to claim suit?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure that I want to be solids right now. That 5 ball is just precarious. Come on, Randy. We even heard him call safe. Randy's like, I got to shoot. It's like, oh, shit.
Six on the side? What's he taking here? Oh, playing a safety. Randy's hitting the brakes. He says, we're going to arm wrestle for this. We're going to take this one ball at a time, my friends.
I don't know if... So if he pocketed that ball and played safe, he didn't claim the suit, correct?
Right. Definitely not.
11.
I see Dan Wolf is on the stream. My buddy played pool at Dan Wolf's house a little bit ago. Got to play on the Fargument table.
Oh, cool.
Yes, right?
Diggity Dan.
Right?
Putting together a nice pool room, saving the whatchamacallit.
Oh, the trough.
The
water
trough. The water
yes.
trough. Totally.
Yes.
And I hear it's great. I haven't been in there for quite a while.
It's
but
beautiful. No, he's done a great job.
I did go in after he bought it, and the first thing I noticed was the bathrooms. The bathrooms are like a night and day.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to do that when you started out with night.
Right.
Yeah, they were not good. They were legendarily not good.
Turbo, no. Turbo's asking if you can call safe and claim the suit, and no, you can't. You can call safe and make a ball, but you don't claim suit. However, once you have claimed, you can pocket your own ball.
Yes.
And play safe.
Yes.
The one, the only, the legendary Rick Jones stepping into the booth here. What's going on, man? Doing good. Living it up. What's that?
Are you guys good to handle today?
Oh, yeah, I think we got today handled. Is Molly working with us?
She's available. She said she would.
That sounds great. It'd be nice if she
shot,
could.
Randy.
Yeah, come break us at some point. And
Yeah, I think she's on everything. Send her a message.
do we have anything planned for tomorrow? Because I mean, we're all
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump in here and try to fill it in.
Table 70, Ray Mills, Eva Hill, Ray Mills, table 70.
Figure it out.
Okay. Now we're back.
All right.
Now we're back. Hey, there
3
we
to
are.
2. I'm up $1. All right.
You're up $1 already, man. Today's getting
This
expensive.
is going great.
If you
Things
aren't
are really
sure
going my
when you're
way.
playing, here is a reminder that we have computers in the hallway where you can look your name up on the brackets.
Claire Beansy, is that who's speaking? Claire?
Beansy or Beanchy?
Yeah.
I think it might be Beanchy. Definitely Italian, so some of those C's turn into ch's really quick.
You can also look on your phone on ctsondemand.com.
Oh, nice 13 in the side for Randy. That was a
Very
good big
nice
shot.
shot there.
Don't get
Look at that ball
robbed,
still roll.
dude.
Man, it looked like that ball was going to stop a foot ago.
Randy grabbed his heart like he was doing a James Brown impersonation, like he was on the stage. Seriously.
He does kind of do a James Brown.
Yep. Why?
It's a dramatic dude.
Somebody should bring his cape. He should throw off his cape.
Yeah, man.
He put his cape back on.
Oh, my cape.
Yep.
Got to get past this 5.
Oh, that's right. He's got it. This guy don't play around.
Perfect.
Table 47,
Kenny
Well,
Dodd.
Bill Anglin, Bill
Big
Anglin,
swing here.
Bill
I tell you what, if I'm
47.
Cedric and Bob, I'm taking a break after this game. Ooh.
Wowzers, 4-2,
Man, oh man,
huh?
4-2 and breaking. Big swing. So 4 straight games for Baker Dodd.
Wow, 4 straight games.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And breaking in a race to 6, that's a huge deal.
Yeah, seriously.
Dan Wolf not doing the farguments anymore, is he?
No, he stopped doing the farguments.
Do you know why?
They got too fargumentary.
Don't forget to pick up
That's
after
a word
yourself
now.
on your
Yeah.
message.
I could make up stuff and tell you things, but it'd all be things I'd made up. I think
Dan
it got
should get in here.
complicated, and the bigger things get, the crummier they get sometimes. And
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to talk a lot about the water trough
yeah,
on this stream. I think the water trough should be a sponsor here at the Western BCA. I'm going to give him a hard time about that.
I
Dan,
think you're
if you're
correct.
listening,
I think you're correct.
I want to pump the trough, dude. Give me a reason. The other person, the unsung hero that I'd like to pump is John Scudder. If John Scudder had something like Break and Run Trucking, I mean, Scud Missile has done a lot for spreading diamonds throughout the Northwest.
I agree.
He deserves some airtime. Get it together, dudes. Give me a business card.
Now I see somebody under 21 shooting. If you stand up, little girl halfway down, gray sweatshirt,
Yeah, but she's playing.
with her dad.
So you're allowed to play. You're just not allowed to be a spectator.
All right,
That was the rule that I was told.
all right. I'm signing
Dan,
my daughter up.
Dan Louie was playing with a young woman also.
Oh, really? Okay, okay.
Young Scotch doubles teammate.
That was a good shot.
Yep.
A good outcome too with
Man,
that
oh,
6.
man.
That floats him down just perfectly, or he can use it to break out the 15.5.
Is he going to just billion miles an hour kablamo this?
Right?
I think probably not.
Yeah. I would
But I
hope
do
not.
think he might break it out.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, I'd like to go right into that 15 ball. Just kind of spreading all 3 of those.
Your Scotch or singles experience was
The trough will be a sponsor, but not the water trough. I got you, Dan. So it's the trough now, not the water trough, and that makes sense.
Yep. That's why I was trying to hit that 15.
Was the urinal a trough there back in the day?
No.
Okay.
Well, it was trough-like. Sorry, Dan. You're absolutely right. The trough, not the water trough. And yeah, again, just Dan, since he really started engaging in the scene, really has done a lot for pool through the farguments, through, purchasing and saving that bar that's been a real staple for the Portland area.
I agree. I have some photos that he's taken of me that are really the best photos I've ever had taken of me playing pool.
And the way he decorated that place is super awesome also.
Oh, I like that. The Hawthorne Cup. I like that, man.
Team Cliff versus Team Scudder
I
live
like
from the
it.
trough?
I
No
like it.
way.
That'd be strong.
Well, I would like to challenge the winner of that if there's a way to engage with a table stable coming at the Hawthorne Cup. I would love to take on Team Cliff or Team Scudder just for the fun of it. So it's still got their work cut out for them. They got to break that 5 out with that 3 ball. No, he's going
That
for
was a
it.
good shot, Randy. That's not an easy shot.
That's not an
Seriously,
easy
that's
shot
a tough
at all.
shot, man.
And they don't call him Earthshaker for nothing. And
Nope.
I don't know who shoots that shot. I don't even know if I like this shot. It was a good shot. He drilled it, but I think I would have rather got myself in good position to break the 5 out with the 3.
Right.
Because here he's got to make contact with the stripe or he's not going to leave a shot. And yeah, he just slid right around it, which is kind of something I thought was going to happen. At this point, Randy's got to bank this ball.
This is an all-out bank on the 5 and to send the cue ball up because I think the 13's in front of the 8 ball.
Yeah.
So you need that cue ball to get some real movement on it, too.
So, yeah, he's just banking with draw here. See him going to the foot rail and straight back out.
Yeah.
He's got some outside on there, too. So he's coming around 2 rails.
Nice.
Drills that ball.
Oh, and huge,
Couple huge shots there from Randy.
Seriously.
I don't think that 8 passes to you.
It goes in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you
And
gotta
Kenny has room to stroke, too. He's got cue stick
Yeah.
room. He's not tree-topped.
Well, I tell you what, this is a huge shot. I mean, I know we keep saying that, but this is a huge ball.
Right.
If you make this ball, you go up 5-2. If you miss this ball, there's a very good chance those guys are running out and breaking to get back to 4-4. Huge.
Oh my gosh!
Off the 11
Wow,
ball
that's
in the
crazy.
pocket. Man,
Jeez,
huge shot there from Kenny Dodd.
that was a big shot. Takes him to 5. My lord. Yeah, that'll
Over
take
there.
the air out of your sails too. Because there's the team playing them, you
Randy's
know.
over there patting the chest. They're both chuckling.
Ugh.
Well, man, I know I talk about breaks a lot, but now's the time. Walk away.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Yes.
You're in control of this match.
Yep.
Last thing you want is to break angry, end up dry breaking,
Right,
scratching on the
right.
break. And you got to be frustrated at this point. I mean, a
Oh
couple
my gosh!
things.
Yes. Yes.
Shazam, says Mike Connor. That's a great break
nice
right there.
11 ball. That's a good break.
You said it
Wow.
before. I'm going to be shocked if we don't see some break and runs here, and we are yet to see a break
But
and run.
seriously.
But this might be the table. 9 ball in trouble, 2 ball, tough to get on.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking stripes here.
Yeah, the 2 and 9 is frustrating, but I'm going to have to take stripes too. And then try to get that broken out as soon as I can.
I think you wanted to hold up a little higher on that one.
I think so too, bud. Yeah, I think so too, man.
Yet another overroll. Does that 10 ball get through that 3-8? I don't know.
I think so. But barely. It's been a good match. It's been a tight one.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. I don't think Cedric does either. Man. I mean, 12 and slide up through the 3-1 for the 13.
Yeah.
You're going to be coming in awful hot there.
Right, right.
Taking the breakout now, gets the breakout. Wow. That, man.
That was a big shot right there.
Bob is already shooting? This is the fastest man I know.
Who's that?
Bob. I didn't even think Cedric was out of the way and he was shooting the shot.
Oh, wow.
Table 47, Bill England, table 47.
All right, 13-9-2
Yeah,
or
yes.
13-9-10. Get out of there. Get out of there. Well, you heard it here first, folks. We wanted to see one break and run, and this might be that
This
table.
might be it, huh? That would be pretty exciting.
Yeah, coming to you live here at the 2022 Western BCA Championship.
Mike and Chad won 6-1.
All right, we have a winner
Nice,
over there.
nice,
Mike and
nice.
Chad won 6-1.
That's a good game right there. Oh, missed the 10. Brutal.
No way. Really?
Brutal, brutal, brutal. I love you, Ed Slade. That's too bad. That was a big one right there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, but look where the cue ball is anyway. I mean, don't want to be shooting that, but this is the set right here.
Yeah, exactly right. But you don't want to move anything for the hell of it. All these balls go. You know what I mean? So touching stuff just for the hell of it, not a very good idea.
Well, especially you're probably talking about the 7 and the 10, and I mean that 10
Yes,
ball's
exactly.
right
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
1
The 8, the 1. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, I kind of like the 5 to the 1 here. I think that's what he was trying to do and just didn't quite get high enough.
Oh, that'll work. He can take the 7 and then the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Look at both of them out there at the table.
Yep.
This level, nobody cares.
No.
People are like, I don't care what the rule is. You stand there because it's easier.
Totally. Talk it up.
Right.
I don't know. I still think it's worth going by the letter of the law. All it takes is one person that is in a bad mood, you know?
Yeah. Well,
All
I
of
don't
a sudden
get
you
any
got a discussion.
For me, being on the other side of the little wall thing doesn't do me any good. I'm not.
Yeah,
it's not like
totally.
I feel like that's getting me anything. So I'm not going to break a rule just
Yeah.
because.
What I like is that once you get to this level, like we talk about at Derby, I mean, there's no refs at Derby. There's
Right.
2 for the
Right.
entire event.
Right, exactly.
And at some point, I mean, if you're going to be a dick about it, you're breaking code.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that stuff's going to follow you.
Right. Right.
Jay Coombs, Greg Oden.
I don't like bumping into these balls.
James Coombs, table
Why?
69. Table 48, Ian Rocha.
Okay, getting all the way under it.
That should work. That should work.
That makes sense.
Table 48. Table 57, Janae Reed, Jamil Burnett. Jamil Burnett, Janae Reed, table 57. Table 59, Arturo Vasquez.
Well, I like it.
and
I like their odds here, man.
Roland Schuler, Arturo Vasquez, table 59.
Taking the 6
Table
next.
64, Jay Ringo, Chuck
Nice.
Ford.
Nice stroke, huh?
Yep.
Jay Ringo, table
Yeah, just
64.
leave that rock where it is.
Right. Seriously.
This is,
It's a big game right here, my friends.
yeah. And the only thing you got to worry about is the 10 ball here. Just don't get behind the 10 ball. So 6 over the 1. What I was thinking is I like to play right at the 10 ball, but then you glance off the wrong side of it. Kenny Dodd, dude, he's a rock.
Wow. That's pretty strong, man.
Yep.
I might have to use some top left on this to push the cue ball towards that bottom left-hand corner pocket.
To push the 8 ball?
Yeah, to push the 8 over
Got
there.
it.
Yeah, just to make it an easier shot.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel like
It's hard to know.
that can go wrong,
Oh,
too.
it totally can, yeah. But God forbid you leave the 8 ball on the rail and the cue ball just floats to the other side of the table. Oh, that
nice
was
shot.
a smart way to go about it. That was smart,
Yep.
Randy. Good job.
Very nice shot. Man, oh, man. Well, that's huge. 6. This could be 6 straight games.
Yep.
After a strong start. Kenny Dodd taking this one down, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, great set, you guys. Thanks for joining us. Summerfield and Mike D at the 2022 Western BCA Championships here in Lincoln City, Oregon.
So the final's going to be Mike and Chad versus Baker and Dodd. And that'll be coming up really soon.
And,
then the
stream
semis will
going,
be,
is that right?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, we'll reset.
Okay,
Because
okay.
we'll probably want to have them separate. So tune in, come back and see us. Yeah, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Summerfield and Mike D with me again. There we go.